Welcome to Chapter 15, Social Media Domain Authority Stacking. Now this chapter is awesome because it allows you to boost up your tier links with social media signals. Now social media signals are all the hype right now in SEO. You hear everyone talking about them. And truthfully, they work tremendously on all my SEO projects. Social signals alone can rank a site today in Google. Remember that. So I want you to be aware of how powerful social signals are to your website. Now, I am going to teach you how to easily manipulate social signals to your PBN links and citation links in a domain authority stacking approach. You are going to have these links drip fed so it appears they are natural in the eyes of Google. So every time you build your PBN links, you just simply add another step, which is getting the links drip fed social signals. This is extremely powerful and effective with today's SEO game. So let's get started. Okay, so social media in 2015. Now, these are two fun facts that I pulled. There are about 1.65 billion active mobile social accounts out right now. Think about that. That's a lot of people using social to promote websites. Don't you think the search engines want to take that information and throw it into their algorithm because of the importance? Now, 52% of adults who are online have two or more social media accounts. So, coming from Google, when they want to rank a site and they see one site has about 20 Facebook likes and a couple tweets, and this other site has zero Facebook likes, zero tweets, zero Pinterest pins, which one do you think is going to be more important in the eyes of Google? So think about that. So what we want to do is use social media to justify all the backlinks that we build to our site. So we make it seem like all these links are getting shared and they're popular. And that way on the content inside those links, we have a link to our money site. So you got to look at it from Google's eyes. If they see a site that has 20 high authority backlinks from PBNs, and all these links have zero social signals, but they're pointing to this one website, isn't it going to make that one website, aka your money site, look a little sketchy? So think about that a little. And what we're going to do is manipulate these social signals on all our PBN links. Well, not all. I would say about 75% of them. So we can just boost the engagement and make it seem more natural that we're linking out to our money site. Now, Moz.com states that social signals only contribute about 5% of the overall ranking factor. Well, this may be true in high-end niches, but in these low competition niches, this 5% can make the biggest difference when you're trying to outrank your competitor. So any advantage that we have, we want to jump on so we can get results as soon as possible. Now, with the PBN social signal building, I use the website addmefast.com. It's really easy, and once you develop a system, you're just going to input URLs, and it's going to take you probably 10 to 15 seconds per URL. It's not bad at all. And what you want to do is drip feed these URLs over about a 2-week span, so it doesn't look like you're spamming them with just mass amounts of social signals. Now what we're going to use is Google Plus likes, Facebook likes, Pinterest pins, Twitter tweets, all that stuff. It's a really cool website, and go check it out. Now, what you want to do is you want to enter the PBN URL into AddMeFast after every time you build it. So think of it as kind of like dipping an ice cream cone in chocolate before you eat it. You know, the ice cream cone is sweet, it's good, but you just want to dip it in that chocolate so you get that extra flavor, or in this case, that extra sugar sweetness while you eat it. And you want to mix it up also. Don't just have a set system where you're doing 10 Facebook shares, 10 tweets on 10 PBN links. You know, vary it around. Throw 3 Facebook shares here, 7 here, 2 here. You know, you get the point. And with the PBN tier 1 links, you can be a little bit more loose. You know, you can get around 20 to 30 social signals per URL. And you really don't have to monitor them as closely as you would getting social signals to your money site. Now with the money site URLs, you want to use this very, very slowly and drip feed it so it's as natural as possible. And I'm talking no more than 10 to 15 signals per page using addmefast.com. So just be very cautious and don't overdo this part. Now, I've already shown you the social media template, and basically you're just going to track which URLs you haven't put into addmefast.com yet. And what you want to do is only track your money site URL drip feeds. Don't overwhelm yourself with all the PBN drip feeds that you're going to do. Just if you nail it on the PBN once while you're building the PBN, that's fine. But don't go back and say, oh, I need to build Facebook likes to this certain PBN link because I forgot. Just drop that. Just stick with the money URL site and you guys are going to be okay. Now, for the more expensive outsourcing options for social media, these are the 3 sites that I would recommend using. Now, I don't use them. Now, I just want to throw them out there for you to use just in case you don't like using the AdMeFast software and you want to look at some other options. They are Social Llama, Social ADR, and the software Sendwire.com. Now, what these do are similar to AdMeFast, but they're more automated. They're a little bit more automated. So go check them out. So here is a ninja strategy that I want to show you guys, and it has to do with Pinterest pins. Now, Pinterest is a really dumb Google. It has a lot of authority, but it doesn't monitor any of the keywords on the description or the titles. So you can really nail the post with keyword stuffing in the title tags and keyword stuffing in the description. Just go for it. Now, I want to show you this simple strategy. What you want to do is when you create your Pinterest account, create 10 pins. So they're kind of like 10 Facebook shares, but on Pinterest. And what you can do inside of each of these pins is geotag the location of that pin. And then once you have all these pins geotagged, go over to Fiverr and get a package that will repin these pins. So you're kind of social stacking this original pin, and you're going to get awesome results. It's really great. And I'm going to show you an example in a second. But also, if you want to get more advanced, check out Ninja Pinner. It's an awesome Pinterest bot that can automate this whole process and really bring in great results. And I recommend using Ninja Pinner. I only use Ninja Pinner on my more competitive niches that I want to go after. Usually with my small local niches, I don't even need to go into Ninja Pinner because it's just not necessary. But it's there and I wanted to show it with you. So let's go ahead and just let me show you how to geotag a pin in Pinterest. Okay, so I'm inside of Pinterest, and let's go ahead and first create a board. And let's call this board, for example, Newport Beach Plumbing. So there's one of our main keywords right here if we are going after Newport Beach Plumbing. And in the description, let's throw in the keyword here a couple times with different variations. And most importantly, you just want to click yes on the map. So go ahead and create the board. So it's going to bring you to the board. And so now we just got to pin some pins onto this board. So let's create a pin. And what you want to do, you can do the shortcut right here, but let me show you the long way of doing it. So just go pin from a website. And let's go over here and find a website. So let's use Tweedy Plumbing. So we'll grab this URL. Let's click next. Choose an image. Let's just choose this image. Pin. Add a description. I would throw the keyword right here. Let's pin it. So it's pinned to the board of Newport Beach Plumbing. So now let's go to that board, which is right here. And what you want to do is go to the pin and edit the pin. And we're going to go to add a place. And let's find this place here. So there you go, Tweedy Plumbing and Drains. So we're going to save it, and bam. This pin is geotagged to Tweedy Plumbing and Drains in Costa Mesa, which is Newport Beach, California. So what you want to do then is go over to Fiverr here, and let's just find a service for repinning your Pinterest post. So I'll just type in repin. And you see here, there's just tons of services that will give you repins, 150, 160, 300. So I wouldn't try and spam this too much. I would just do probably 30 to 40 repins spread over about 2 weeks if you buy one of these services. So what you just want to do is just give this service the URL of the pin and you should be good to go. So right here, see this long number? That's the URL of the pin. So that's how you geotag Pinterest pins, and you're all set from there.